Welcome back to She of Three Angels, and it's me, Lori. How are you guys doing? It has been forever and a day since we have done a face-to-face. So I'm really excited because I have something exciting for you guys. We have a collab that 7, including myself, other women, are joining in with Miss Leah, and we are doing a monthly collab, kind of just sharing ideas, craft items, cooking, you name it. So it is the Collective Collab, and we should be doing videos anywhere from the 1st to the 15th of the month. There may be 2 videos, there may be 1 video. It just depends, because I know that we're all busy moms and adults who have jobs, families, and stuff like that. So look forward to those videos coming up in our Collective Collab. So we are looking at the 1st and the 15th of each month. Like I said, it might be 1 video, it might be 2 videos. It just depends on where we're at and what we can do. So with that said, on this Collective Collab, I'm really excited because the first video is all about who am I? Now, I've been doing YouTube videos for a while, and I've really never kind of got into discussing who am I. You guys have watched a few chit chat videos, and I share a little bit of information in my hauls and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and dig into who am I. First and foremost, I am a Christian. I am a Christian with a Lutheran background. I was baptized Lutheran back in Minnesota, where I'm from. I did not have a family who went to church, but I always had in my heart this feeling that I just needed something more. So it really hasn't been until I met my husband, who has the same faith system as I do, and we joined our church about 5 years ago, baptized our children at the church 5 years ago, and they were like 11, 9, and 7. So that was the first time they were baptized. And also we became members of the church. We actively volunteer at the church and within our community. That's really important for us to share that experience with our kids and to teach our kids to give back. So I am also a wife to my best friend, and we have been happily married for 15 years. We have been together for 16. I couldn't have asked for a better spouse who understands me, who puts up with me, and loves me unconditionally. So I am very, very lucky. He's very supportive of my dreams. He is also a great father to our children. He's very active, and I am blessed. I am blessed that he thinks of family first. I feel that we both have the same philosophies in life as far as our children. Of course, I am not saying it's all rosy. We have our moments that are good, and we have them that are bad. But as a couple, we choose to fight for our marriage, and we do both realize that marriage is a lot of work. And if you love that person, you will work. You will work for that marriage. So I am very blessed and very lucky. And you guys all know that I am a mom of 3. I have 3 children with my husband. My first is Dalen. She's 16. My middle child is Colton. He is 14. And my youngest is Rihanna, who is 11, and she will be turning 12 in December. So yeah, we're juggling 3 kids, and life and work and church and volunteering. We are always extremely busy. So with that said, Dalen, my oldest, is amazing to me. I am so honored to be her mother. She has the biggest heart of anybody I know. But with that, she also gives herself a hard time when she fails at things, and we just constantly as parents have to remind her that her choices and the things that happen that are negative do not affect how much we love her. So I am so excited and can't wait to see what path God has for her. She is an artist. She does like to sing. She is a gamer. She's a big Pokemon fan. And I tell you, Pokemon is like talking Chinese to me. I don't get it, but since that's something that she loves, I of course indulge in that and act interested. No, I don't act interested. I actually am. It's kind of interesting the way that the characters are laid out and stuff like that. So she does a lot of anime drawing, but she is also very good at drawing abstracts. I have seen her draw animals and they're absolutely stunning and beautiful. Our whole bedroom wall, one of our walls, is just decorated with her art stuff from school, and she does an amazing job. She is also active in Venture Crew, which is a part of the organization of Boy Scouts of America. It is a co-ed Venture Crew, and they do Boy Scouting type of trips where they go camping, they go on adventures, they go on rope climbing. So just about anything that the Boy Scouts do, the Venture Crews do. And like I said, the Venture Crew is actually co-ed. So there are usually anyone 14 and older can join Venture Crew. And most of the kids that she is in Venture Crew with, she also not only goes to church with, but she also goes to school with. So they're really building a strong connection. And every time I hear someone talk about Daylin, they just talk about how amazing she is. And as a mom, I already know that. So it's good that other people get to see that. My son Colton, he is 14. He is... I'm going to start crying because we went through a lot with Colton when he was born. So he has a very tender, emotional, loving connection to me because he was born with a cleft palate. We didn't know when I was pregnant with him that he had this birth defect. It is actually called Pierre Robin, and what happens is his lower chin did not develop normally in utero, but his tongue did. So his tongue pressed up against his soft palate in the back, and that caused him to have a hole, and he could not breathe sitting up, and he could not eat or drink sitting up. So at 5 days old, we had to make a choice of putting him under surgery, and we had the best doctors at Phoenix Children's Hospital help us get him put back together again. But as a 14-year-old, he is no different than any other boys out there. You would never be able to tell looking at him that we have gone through that with him. So he definitely has a soft spot in my heart, and he is also in Boy Scouts. He also has interests in baseball, and right now he's doing baseball camp. And let me see. Other things he's done, he plays guitar. I just wish I could get him doing all these things, but there's only so much time in a day, and he is currently working on his Eagle Scout project with his Boy Scout troops. So his plate is really, really full. And my youngest, Rihanna, she is a mini me and gives me a run for my money. If anyone is stubborn or more stubborn than me, it would be her. So she was a surprise. We thought we were done after Colton and Daylin, but I think I jinxed myself because I said to one of my coworkers at the time that I wished I had one more child because it would have been nice to name her with both of my husband's and my name. And of course my husband's name is Ryan and my middle name is Ann, and my husband decided on Rihanna because it would have sounded too close to his name to call her Ryan. So Rihanna it is, and she is in Girl Scouts. She is also active in soccer. She is in her 6th year of elementary school, so I am looking and not looking forward to her being in junior high next year. But she also simply amazes me. The reasons I say that she's a mini me is it's almost like she completes my thought process. She gets me, and she gets me 150%. If I can count on anybody in my family to do things the right way, my way, it would be her. And she just, like I said, completes every action I do. When we get in the car, I hand her my purse and she knows exactly where to put the purse. She pulls my glasses out. She's just, I don't want to say she's trained like a monkey, but you know, it's just one of those things. And by the way, she does go by the name Monkey. But it's just one of those things where we're just so similar that she kind of just knows what I want and I know what she wants. So all of my children are amazing and I am honored to be their mother. All 3 of them. They are simply amazing creatures and they are all completely different. And of course, experiencing different parts of their life at different times. So I love being a mom. I was meant to be a mom, and I was blessed with 3 children. So I am a CNA, and I hope to eventually someday finish my career and become an RN. I tried or attempted school for a year and a half, and unfortunately I had to put it on the back burner because some things were happening with the kids that needed my attention at home, and we had always placed the kids first. So nursing school got put on the back burner, and that was the biggest and hardest pill I ever had to swallow, is putting that on the back burner. But I'm okay with that because my kids and my husband were more important than me finishing that. But I do still have the desire, the dream of becoming a nurse. So someday I hope that I will get a chance to do that. I also am an only child. I do have 4 stepbrothers and 1 half-sister, but I never grew up with them. I think I lived with my 4 stepbrothers for a year or 2, and they went to go live with their mom. I never lived with my half-sister. She is a product of my biological dad and his current wife, and unfortunately I don't have really good relationships with them. They are more like acquaintances, and I know that they're my brothers or my half-sister, but that's about it. And you know what? I'm okay with that because it is what it is. I can't make people want to be in my life. I can't make people be active. You know, we're all busy. We all have lives, and that's just the way that it is. And I'm okay with that. I don't have a close relationship with my mother, and I'm okay with that too, because I know that my mother is a product of what she grew up with. She had a mother and father and 10 siblings, and they grew up very poor. So one of the best compliments my mother ever gave me, and it doesn't happen very often, she said, if I got half the hugs and kisses that you give your children, I would have been a better mother. So that is something I take with me, and I just know that she's really proud of me, and that's what matters. You know, she's an adult, I'm an adult. She can't tell me how to live my life, and I can't tell her how to live her life. So with that said, I am also an animal lover. We have 8 chickens. Yes, 8 chickens. And we also have 2 dogs and 1 cat. We did have a cat that passed away about 2 years ago, and a dog that passed away probably 5-6 years ago now. So we do love animals. Even though I'm highly allergic to everything, I have really extreme allergies, but I have kids. I'm not gonna neglect my kids or not let my kids have that experience in their life. There's no reasons that my allergies should cause them not to have that. So I am also a crafter. I am a quilter, and I dabble in a lot of types of artsy things. I'm a Libra, so that's what Libras do. We create, we craft, we draw, we paint. I have gotten into Bible art journaling, which I love. It gives me a way to spend time with God and my thoughts and drawing things that are meaningful to me. I am into paper crafting. I was introduced into pocket letters and now altered paper bags, flip books. So I'm really enjoying that part of crafting. I have made quilts for my children. I have made quilts for my friends' children. And I have dreams of making a quilt for our bedroom, and I would like to make like a Christmas themed quilt, so that would be kind of fun. I also am from Minnesota. I did mention that before, but moving to Arizona when I was 9, which was 38 years ago. Yeah, 38 years ago. And I don't know, I miss the 4 seasons. Living in Arizona, it is hot or it's not so hot. So I don't know, I really miss having 4 seasons, and I've expressed that to my husband, and I don't know, maybe I planted a little seed in his head because he's talked about that conversation before and to other people. So I'm hoping that, you know, maybe in our retirement age, we'll have a place where we can have a little cabin and just get away for the weekend. It would be nice. The one thing that I didn't mention is that my husband and I, we share our birthdays 4 years and 1 day apart. And I'm the older one. Yes, I am the older one. So, but when I met him, I never had any idea that his birthday was a day apart from mine. And it's good in the sense that we get to celebrate it together, but then again, it's also a financial situation to where we can't do as much as if maybe they were separated. But I don't think I could ever imagine myself married to anybody else. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up here, and please, I'm going to go ahead and list all the ladies down below in the comment section. So I want you to go check their videos out, kind of get to know them, subscribe to them if you're not subscribed to them. And also, I'll just go ahead and name off. There's Miss Leah from My Day-to-Day Life. There's Karen, Kate, Joe, Dawn, and Brooke. I don't know all their YouTube channels yet by heart, but eventually, hopefully, I'll have those names and their YouTube channels in our videos, but they will be down in the comment section below. So please be sure to go check them out. Again, this is a collective collab with the 7 of us, and we look forward to sharing many more videos with you guys. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I am so glad to be doing this with them. Go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section down below. I would be happy to go ahead and respond to any positive comments or feedback. And I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!